Good afternoon, everyone. Right, I'm here in Go Outdoors in Exeter. A couple of years ago, I bought a pair of hiking poles. I'd had a cheap set previously, found them too heavy on my wrists, came in and got some OX Carbon X walking poles, which are these ones, £45, I think they were that when I bought them. Different colour, but essentially the same thing. I really liked them, got on well with them, but they didn't last long. I didn't have room in my car at the time to leave them fully extended, and after about 5 or 6 walks of extending them and contracting them, one of these fittings broke. You can see, even on these, they're not great quality, so I'm not going to go for those again. So one of those broke, foot came off, and basically I just haven't used them because they just weren't worth it. Since then, recently I've had a diagnosis of osteoarthritis, moderate to severe in my left knee, where I came off a mountain bike a few years ago, and that's why I was looking at poles at the time. So I've come in to have a look for another set. I can't go to the sort of £169. I can't. But I could go up to around 80, 100 absolute maximum if I know they're going to last and do the job. So let's have a little look at some. Okay, the Cumber Light pole, nice price. They feel nice. I like the look of them. I'm still not overly impressed with those fittings. Okay, I've got van now and I can feasibly leave them extended, but I want to know they're going to be strong enough to hold my weight when I'm using them to go up and particularly down hills on the sort of rocky terrain I'm using. So let's carry on having a little look and see what else we've got. Okay, Carbon Z walking pole, nice price. Fold up really, really small. But again, I'm not impressed with the quality of that fitting. Yes, you can tighten them up, but I shouldn't have to. So no, they're not the ones for me. They do look lovely, and you can see the quality of fitting is massively different. But I just can't go to that price. What else have we got? Oh, hold on. Lecky Macaloo light poles. Comfortable feel. Much stronger fittings. Right, that's definitely one to come back and have a look at. I like that. Black diamond. Oh, I'll show you what I like about these. So these black diamond trail poles, still pretty light. Look at these fittings. They actually have somewhere to slot into. So once they're in place, they're in place. Now that I like the look of. These have got the same type of fittings. Again, black diamond. Now what's the difference between them? That's what I need to figure out. Lecky Voyager, really nice price, very lightweight, and they twist into position, which is a bit different and feels sturdy, but there is absolutely no shock absorption in them. So unfortunately, they're not ones for me. Euro Hike Truck Around Shock Pole. It's only got one area you twist out, which I like, and I like the feel of the shock absorption, but it just feels too flimsy, unfortunately. Okay, back to comparing these two. Big difference for me, having picked them up, is the weight. That is what you're paying me extra for. They've got to weigh at least a third less. It's not as much difference as it would seem. 257 grams, 243 grams. So not as much difference as it feels. Premium comfort strap. vary width comfort strap. So I think it's basically going to be have a try with both. Oh, actually, there we go. So that isn't particularly comfortable. That one definitely is. Okay, I can start to appreciate the differences. Right, they aren't the easiest to adjust, but that is what I think is going to make those fixings last. Again, not the most comfortable handle, but definitely comfortable enough. I like that. Shock absorption in. Yeah. I'm just going to try one other, but I think this is looking most like it. And yes, they are £79, but with 10% off with National Trust card, it's not quite so bad. Let's just try one more. I really do like these. Nicely made, nice weight, good fixings. I just can't quite go to that price. Never mind. I really like the feel of the cork handles. Actually, that's fake cork. It's just hard plastic. So again, you'd actually have to go up to the 94 to get the genuine cork and comfort. So that's made me feel a bit better about my decision. Right, I am going to go with the Black Diamond Trail Trek walking poles. And let's see if they keep my knees going a bit longer. Okay, so do watch this with Go Outdoors. They came up at the till at 89, coming down to 80 with the discount, and having to replace my members card. I knew for certain they weren't that, and thankfully I just videoed them, so I was able to show them the video and screenshot of the two prices on the shelf. £10 difference is quite a lot. So with National Trust members as well, that was £71.98. So yeah, do just watch that in Go Outdoors. It's certainly not the first time I've had it. If in doubt, photograph the price at the shelf and take it with you to the till. So I'm looking forward to getting these set correct height and trying them out. Okay, I've come to a park with the dogs to give these a little try out. We're in Devon, so it's always hilly. So I had a quick Google and a reminder. Stood up, elbows right angles for the fitting to get the right height. I've adjusted these the same and adjusted my handle so that the strap takes the weight. I think the only thing to do now is to go and have a walk with them. I'm getting on really well with them. I have found that this right handle has twisted round, so I'm just going to have to look at how to get that sitting straight again. Well, we have just done a short loop here, but we have done hills, we have done gravelled path, and we've done grass. Well, short grass. I haven't been through the long stuff so much, and I really like them. They are comfortable. I do need to just get that handle twisted round again properly, but they really are comfortable. They were helpful, and they probably are really what I need. So I think what I shall do now is go and give the dogs a bit more exercise. As you can see, they're in need of it, and then I'm going to test these for the next month or so on all of the walks we do. I've got to start using them, not just for the long walks, but actually for day to day. So I will use them for the next month or so. What are we, beginning of August, September? By the end of September, I will come back and review them again and see how we're getting on. So there we go, guys. Hope that's of help to some of you. I'll go and spend a month or so with them and catch up with you soon. Take care, everyone. We'll see you all soon.